Hello, how to solve this radical problem? This is square root of x power 3 equals square root of 3 power 3. Now remember, square root of a is the same thing as a power 1 over 2. So square root of x power 3 is the same thing as x power 3 raised to the power of 1 over 2. And this equals 3 power 3 raised to the power of 1 over 2. Now remember, if you have a power n raised to the power of m, this equals a power n raised to the power of n. So applying that here, we have x power 1 over 2 raised to the power of 3 equals 3 power 1 over 2 raised to the power of 3. So remember, if you have a power 1 over 2, it's the same thing as square root of a. So applying that here and here, you have square root of x raised to the power of 3 equals square root of 3 raised to the power of 3. So I can decide to move this over here to form a cubic equation. That means I will have square root of x raised to the power of 3 minus square root of 3 raised to the power of 3 equals 0. So right now, this is a power 3 minus b power 3 equals 0. And this is a minus b times a squared plus ab plus b power 2. So right now, we are going to make use of this to expand this cubic equation. So remember, our a is just root x and b is root 3 based on this cubic equation. So let's apply this to expand. A minus b will be root x minus root 3 times a squared, that is root x power 2 plus root x times root 3 plus root 3 to the power of 2 equals 0. So from here, we have root x minus root 3 times this cancel this. I have x plus root x times root 3, root 3x plus this cancel this. I have 3 and this equals 0. So from here, I have root x minus root 3 equals 0. I also have x plus square root of 3x plus 3 equals 0. So we are going to solve this integrated equation and move this over here. I have root x equals root 3. So what happened here is that this cancel this. I have x equals 3. This is my x1. So let's solve this other equation. How are we going to solve this? I can move x over here and move 3 over here. I have square root of 3x equal this is minus 3 minus x. So the next thing is to eliminate this square root by taking the squares of both parts of this equation. This cancel this. I have 3x equals this is negative 3 minus x times negative 3 minus x. So from here, I have 3x equals negative 3 times negative 3. This is 9, negative 3 times minus x plus 3x minus x times minus 3 plus 3x minus x times minus x plus x squared. So from here, 3x equals this is 9 plus 6x plus x squared. So what do I do here? I move this over here. This is 0 equals 9 plus 6x plus x squared minus 3x. So from here, I have 0 equals 9 plus 6x minus 3x. This is 3x plus x squared. So let's rearrange this equation. I have x squared plus 3x plus 9 equals 0. So to solve this, we make use of the formula method. we have x equals negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4 times ac divided by 2a. So if you compare this to the general quadratic equation, which is a squared plus b x plus c equals 0, your a is the equation of x squared here, which is 1. B is the equation of x, which is 3. C is 9. So let's insert them right here. We have x equals, this is negative 3, plus or minus, this is 3 squared minus 4 times 1 times 9, divided by 2 times e raised to 2 times 1. So we have x equals, this is negative 3, plus or minus square root of this is 9 minus 4 times 1, 4 times 9. This is 36 divided by 2. So from here, we have x equals negative 3 plus on the square root of negative 27 divided by 2. So from here, you have x is negative 3 plus or minus the square root of negative 1 times square root of 27 divided by 2. So from here, I'll directly replace this with I. X is equals negative 3 plus or minus pi times this is square root of 27, which is 9 times 3 divided by 2. So from here, I have x equals negative 3 plus or minus I times square root of 9. That is 3 times root 3 divided by 2. So I can easily factor out 3 over 2 from here. I can have x equals 3 over 2 times, this will be negative 1 plus or minus I times root 3. So I have two values for x here. I have x2 equal, this is 3 over 2 times negative 1 plus I root 3. I also have another value for x, which is x power 3 or x3, which is 3 over 2 times negative 1 minus I root 3. So these are the two complex solutions. And we have one real solution, which is x equals 3, which is this one here. So we have one real solution and two complex solutions in this particular exponential equation. So guys, if you want to check, it's very simple. Our x equals 3, that is the real solution. We can only check for real solutions for now. We have x power 3 equals square root of 3 power 3, meaning the square root of 3 power 3 equals square root of 3 power 3. And 3 power 3 is 3 times 3 times 2, that's 27. The square root of 27 equals square root of 27. So we can as well leave it like this. If both sides are the same and we have proven our solution. So guys, this is it how you can solve it. The most important step is to express this square root here as this. So you can flip this exponent and express this as square root of x and this as square root of 3. Then you form an equation, a cubic equation, then expand it using this cubic identity. You equate each part of the expression to 0. Then you solve it individually. You are going to have a real solution. If you need a complex solution, you need to solve this. If you don't need it, you can stop at real solution. So guys, you are going to have a quadratic equation that will give you two solutions and the both of them are complex. That is it. Thank you and goodbye.